Do you want to know the secret sauce to become the tech VA every client dreams of? Then stick around because in this video, I'm going to share a roadmap to making your services absolutely indispensable. And I've got a free template. Okay, before we dive in, I want to start by asking you two questions. The first question is, can you do me the favor and think about the last time you bought something and you had an amazing customer experience? What made it so great? Like from the very beginning, when you first became of the product, the service, the brand, through purchasing and then becoming a raving fan. The more details you can remember, the better. And then the second question on the flip side is, can you think of the last time you bought something and you had a terrible customer experience? Like, what made it so bad? Again, think about the different steps in the journey. What were those sticking points that just made it awful? And again, the more detailed you can be, the better. Now, feel free to pause this video and ponder on those two questions for a little bit if you want. It will help as we continue on. Okay, before I share my screen, I want to acknowledge that what I'm going to show you may look a little bit overwhelming at the start. So keep in mind that one, you don't have to be an expert in all the steps to be a successful tech VA. Simply knowing this strategy is going to set you apart from a lot of people. And second, even though the intention is for you to learn this to help your clients, you can absolutely use this strategy for your own business. Now, the most important thing I want you to do is to keep the end user in mind. So don't just think about your client and what they need. Think about your client's customer, the end user. How can you make an amazing experience for your client's customer? Because at the end of the day, that's the goal of business, right? So let me know in the comments if this is making sense. And lastly, every customer journey is different. So some of the skills that we're going to talk about, they fall into multiple categories. So please don't get too hung up on this. I want you to start thinking like a strategist and understand the full customer journey, where the skills that you already know fit in and where you could improve. So onto the roadmap. What I'm going to talk about is kind of a two-step process. First, I want you to get a clear understanding of business strategy using the customer journey map as seen here. This is a 5-stage map, and it outlines the various stages and touch points a customer goes through while interacting with a client's business. The goal of any business is to improve the customer's overall experience. So the better the experience, the longer they stick around, okay? So thinking back to those first two questions I asked you at the very beginning, your amazing customer experience versus a terrible customer experience, I hope that you can now, like looking at this journey and seeing how it's laid out, I hope that makes sense. So at the very beginning, I wanted you to think about your own personal experience as a customer buying something, a good experience and a bad experience. And now I want you to put yourself in your current shoes. So you're in your own shoes and you are thinking about your client's customer. Your client's customer is the end user. You want them to have an amazing customer experience going through this journey. How can you infuse touch points along the way using tech to make that end user's experience awesome? That's what's going to set you apart from all the other people who offer, some of these things in ad hoc ways, and your clients are literally never going to let you go. So when your clients hire you, the idea is that you'll understand what tech solutions to offer at each stage of the customer journey, starting from awareness and ending with loyalty and advocacy. You will be able to pinpoint gaps in their strategy, confidently recommend solutions, and genuinely influence their bottom line. And that's why they're never going to let you go. Now, this knowledge alone is going to set you miles apart from so many other folks. Now that you understand that kind of business strategy, next comes learning the core tech skills. Oh, and as I said at the beginning, and this is probably the best part, you don't need to learn all the tech skills to make an impact on your client's business. Not even close. All I want you to do is learn the skills that you need when you need them. That's it. So for example, let's go through this. When a client wants to attract their ideal customer, so let's bring up this. When a client wants to attract their ideal customer, you'll generate awareness with the help of organic marketing, paid ads marketing, networking. So those are some examples, and there's skills, there's tech skills within each of those categories that fit within awareness. Okay, let's say When a client wants to nudge their ideal clients to sign up for emails, to visit a website, or love their brand, you can help them generate consideration with the help of a website, landing page, email marketing, how customers kind of research a product or service. So this could be podcasts, this could be articles, this could be webinars, this could be live events. That's that consideration piece. Okay. And then when clients want to influence their customers' decision to buy, not just once, but multiple times. So we're on to the purchase stage there. You can help generate purchases for them with sales funnels, with e-commerce storefronts, with understanding payment gateways. Oh my gosh, payment gateways are confusing and frustrating and complicated. So these are some of those touch points that if you better understand the bits and pieces that go into each of these, you can then think about this in the whole kind of strategy of this roadmap. All right, let's go on to onboarding and retention. So when a client wants to improve their customer's experience with a brand so they stick around for the long term, you'll create strong onboarding and retention with the help of, like, what is the plan for onboarding and the execution of onboarding? What does the community bit look like? Is there a community add-on that goes with it? Customer service is so important. What does that look like? And what tech skills can be infused into all these different pieces to really make the end user feel like royalty? That's the aim with all of this. Okay, next up is loyalty and advocacy. So when a client wants their customers to happily promote their products to family and friends, essentially becoming an unpaid brand ambassador, you can help them generate loyalty and advocacy with the help of customer satisfaction, gathering testimonials, affiliate and referral incentives. So here are, just some examples of the types of skills to really kind of take things to the next level. When you want clients to instantly hire you because you're going to work behind the scenes in their business, running things smoothly, take them out of the day-to-day decision-making process, you can dive deep into some of these business operations with the help of really understanding CRMs, customer relationship management, project management, automations, AI, and ChatGPT. So all of those kind of infuse throughout the entire process. That's why we've got this kind of longer arrow down at the bottom, because automations will fit in at every one of those touch points. You can probably use ChatGPT at every one of those touch points. Project management, CRM, all of that kind of fits in. So please, as I said at the beginning, please don't feel super overwhelmed with all this. We're really excited about this new kind of strategy way of thinking. And honestly, you already know it because you have been a customer 1,000 times over of products. I mean, we buy things all the time. So you have already been a customer. You know what a good customer experience feels like as the end user, and you know what a bad one feels like. And if you can think about that for your customers, for your client's customer, for that end user, that is what is going to set you apart. So keep the strategy bit in mind. Listen to what your clients are saying, make suggestions based on this strategy, and then learn what you need to learn in order to help your client make their customer's experience exceptional. Now, transitioning from a tech VA to a tech strategist means looking at the bigger picture. It's all about proposing solutions that not only solve immediate problems, but also enhance the overall customer journey. This could be anything from introducing automated systems to improve efficiency, to leveraging data analytics for better customer insights. So what's your goal? To make sure your clients' customers have a consistently exceptional experience. And in doing so, you secure your place as an invaluable asset ready to face any challenge with confidence and expertise. And I want to help you get started today. So grab our free strategic customer journey map template and use it for yourself or for your clients. The link is in the description below.